Call it Motown, call it the Motor City. To Lions fans, this is home. Ford Field in downtown Detroit. Straight ahead, we've got a good one on tap. It's the Carolina Panthers and the Detroit Lions. Mike Tirico, Greg Oltz are ready to get this one going. Jake Bates set to get it started. And we are underway in downtown Detroit. And he's brought down right at the 35-yard line.
The Panthers take over first and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
They'll run here. The former Canadian track star, Chuba Hubbard, will take it. And he's going to be taken down on the other side of the 50-yard line.
He was brought down at the 45-yard line. It's a gain of 20. And the Panther first down.
On first and 10, here's Young. Check this down. That's Hubbard out of the backfield. And he's out of bounds, down inside the 35.
To Chuba Hubbard.
A pickup there of 13. It's good for a Panther first down. Out of the shotgun, Young gets it away quickly, and it's caught. It'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3.
Brings up second
from
and
29. Here's second and 7. From the gun, it's Young. That into the hands of Hubbard. And he takes it down to the 15-yard line. Now, another first and 10.
First down, Carolina.
Young hands it to Hubbard. And he's in! Chuba Hubbard. Touchdown, Panthers. Ryan Fitzgerald now to add the extra point. The kick is good. Panthers will take a 7-0 lead.
Lions nothing. Ryan Fitzgerald.
Following the touchdown, it is Fitzgerald to send this one away. To return is Greg Dortch. Whoa! And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line.
Over first and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
Williams in motion. A hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up second down.
Second and 10.
First carry now for Jahmyr Gibbs. And he'll bring this across the 30-yard line. It's a pickup of 4.
He's tackled at the 32-yard line. It's a gain of 4. Brings
this is third and 6. Out of the shotgun, it's Goff. This one just too far for the receiver, out in front of him. That one falls incomplete. Isaac Tesla was the intended target, and it's going to be fourth down. They'll go for it. Here's Goff. That's taken in, and he's going to get there. He's got the first down. What great awareness after the catch. He gets enough to move the chain.
First down. First and 10 at the 38-yard line.
Now they'll pitch it out here. And no room to be found. We'll get this back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it.
We got to see a little taste of just the range this defense can play with. How well they can flow outside as this play gets stretched out. No problem for them not only to track the runner down, but stop him before he gets back to the line.
And he'll get forward for about a yard. J.C. Horn coming in from his cornerback spot to make the tackle.
A gain of 1.
Third down and 9.
Third down and 9.
Here's Goff. And that one is incomplete and brings us to the end of the first quarter of play. So after one, the Panthers off to the early advantage. And we are back to the Motor City in a moment. Lions ball to begin this second quarter as they've got it with fourth down coming up. They will indeed go as they look to throw. And the rush is going to get there. He goes down. They were taking a big risk going for it from their own territory. It does not pay off, and it's a turnover on downs. We'll go 3 tight ends here on 1st and 10. The Lions called their first timeout, and they'll get a chance to catch their breath over on the sideline. It's a 3 tight end look as they have it 1st and 10. There's a give left side for Hubbard. Good blocking to the 15. And strong running there as they're finally able to bring him down. Looked like he bounced up okay after that hit. He does deliver the first down. They'll go again with Hubbard. And he'll take this one in. Chuba Hubbard. Touchdown, Carolina. 2 touchdowns for him now on the afternoon. What a standout performance early on in this one. That his 2nd rushing touchdown of the game.
And some backs, Mike, they just have a sense of finding the end zone and being able to finish off these runs. That's exactly what this guy has been able to do today, and we're just getting started.
Ryan Fitzgerald to kick off.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Dortch now to return it. A good return as he takes it across the 30.
The Lions take over 1st and 10 at their own 31-yard line.
Conklin goes in motion. They'll start this one on the ground with Gibbs. He'll take this forward for about a yard at best. Trayvon Merrick up to make the tackle.
So this team finds themselves now in a little bit of a tricky situation here, Mike. If they don't find a way to start sustaining some of these drives and come away with points, all of a sudden you're trailing by double digits in the second half. You become very one-dimensional. You become very pass-heavy, and that's certainly not how any team in the NFL wants to play.
Goff gives it to Gibbs. And some good blocking at the point of attack. A pickup of 7, and it brings up 3rd down.
Very positive returns on that run. I mean, really, the only thing not to like is that they weren't able to move the chains. But you know what? The way he ran there, I think they go right back to him and see if he has even a bigger carry in him.
This will not do the trick. They've stopped him behind the line.
Of scrimmage.
Fourth down coming up. 2 minutes remain here in this first half. Greg and I back from Ford Field in Detroit in a moment. No movement from the punt team. They'll line up to go for it on fourth down. They do indeed snap it as they'll try and throw. That's caught, finds a slot. And he's going to have the first down. Aggressive call there, but it works out as they convert on fourth down.
First and 10 at the 46-yard line.
From the gun, it's Goff. Oh, what a catch there. He pulled it in one-handed. He'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3.
A 3-yard pickup.
They face second down and 7.
At the 50-yard line.
Goff to throw. He'll let this one go long for Williams. I had a defender draped all over him. Incomplete. Good work to body him up and set up a third down.
And 7.
He's usually such a reliable target in the passing game, Mike. We just don't see him struggle to come down with catches like that all too often. And when you're one of the go-to guys on your team, I know the hit's coming, but guess what? It feels a lot better after you take that hit after a catch than it does after a drop.
First reception of the game for St. Brown, and he gives his team a first down.
Gain of 18.
That last completion's going to go a long way towards at least finishing this 2-minute drive, Mike, with some points. You're already in field goal range, so now the idea is continue to work the clock down, take a couple shots at the end zone. You want to get points, ideally a touchdown, but either way, you have the ball last before the end of the second quarter.
He was trying to get it to Amon-Ra St. Brown. Second and 10. A run up the middle, it's Gibbs. Will manage to get 2, maybe 3 on that carry. Jalen Phillips in on the stop.
That's a gain of 3.
They need to get to the 22, but now face third down. Throwing here is Goff. Here's a screen set up for Gibbs. And he will have the first down. The drive will continue after a pickup of 8. Now Detroit's going to use their second timeout. This drive rolling now. Another first and 10.
First and 10 at the 22-yard
Slav,
line.
a man in motion. Goff going to throw here on first and 10. Open man, it's Jameson Williams. He's taken down just shy of the 10. Now a timeout signal for him, and they'll get it with 10 seconds until the break. They can still get a first down at the 1. First and 10, they go from the 11. Now, Goff. That one to the end zone, but incomplete. Pass intended for Williams. It'll bring up second down.
Goes without saying, Mike, you have to be smart with the ball, especially down here in the red zone. You're already in scoring position. And I understand they're trying to come away with a touchdown, but at the very least, come away with 3. The worst-case scenario is you turn the ball over and you come away with nothing. What a methodical drive to close this half out. I mean, let's not forget, Mike, they get the ball after the break as well, so they get back-to-back. They call it doubling up possessions. Last one of the first half, first one of the second half. It's a great opportunity to put some distance between you and the opponent.
And he's going to be taken down. That is going to do it for us in this first half. Now, this is a surprise. Right out of the locker room, they'll try the onside kick. And we will not have a repeat of Super Bowl 44. Bold move, but it is recovered by the hands team. Now Jake Bates on for the extra point. And now, will you look at this? It's a fake. This will be incomplete. Not sure what they could have seen that makes this a good call. Going for it with a fake on an extra point, and they get nothing out of it. And this one will be controlled by the hands team. Ambitious effort here in a one-score game, but it does not work out. Young to throw on 1st and 10. Quick throw, out wide. It's caught. And he's going to be out of bounds down at the 30.
It's a gain of
Good-looking play to start the second half. A gain of 17. Young to throw on 1st down. A throw behind his man. Can't reel it back in. And that'll go down as an incompletion.
He just stays on his primary read just a little bit too long. I think if he gets that ball to his check down a little bit quicker, not only is the ball completed, but I think there's some room to run. So, again, certain quarterbacks are better than others. The ability to process and eliminate targets quickly to move on to the next, that's a skill that really just comes from experience.
And that'll go for a gain of 7. And it's going to set up 3rd down.
Gain on the play. And it's 3rd down.
Back to throw. Young. This one broken up. It's incomplete. Good job separating the receiver from the ball. And it is 4th down.
But here we find the best laid plans sometimes do go astray. Every offense, Mike, what do they tell us? We want to stay ahead of the chains. We want to stay on schedule. This was a 3rd and very reasonable. Incomplete on that 3rd down try. Now brings up 4th and short.
On 4th down, Young. And that is not going to work. It is incomplete. They go for it on 4th and wind up turning it over on down. On the ground to start, they give it to Gibbs. And he'll take this forward for about 3. It's 2nd down.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7.
Goff to throw. Quick slant taken in by Amon-Ra. He'll be brought down up past the 35-yard line. Goff's go-to guy, St. Brown. Amon-Ra gives the Lions a 1st down.
36-yard line.
On the handoff, this is Gibbs. And he works past the 40, taken down after a gain of 7.
On the tackle. It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3.
From the 43, here's 2nd down and 3. Once again, it's Gibbs. And he's going to be bottled up quickly after a gain of about 1. Devin Lloyd, the linebacker, there to stop.
Brings up 3rd down and 2.
3rd and 2. Here we go. They're going to try to run here with Gibbs. This will not do the trick. They've stopped him behind the line. 4th down coming up.
A loss of a yard. It's 4th down.
And this will not be a spike. He faked it. This is caught. And he will have the 1st down. Needing to make something happen. Trailing here in the 3rd quarter. They convert on 4th down.
1st and 10 at the 48-yard line.
Off the play fake. Here's Goff. Oh, the blitz overwhelming the offensive line. And down he goes. And now he's not spiking it. It's a fake. And he's going to be taken down as time runs out on this third quarter of play. So we are through 3. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Here we go. 3rd and a yard. He'll try the sneak with Goff. Trying to find any seam he can, but the push too strong in the middle. He didn't get there. It's fourth down.
You know, so I think as you look back over the course of this game, it's really been the inability of this offense, Mike, to create any sort of balanced attack to get anything going. And whether you look at the rushing yards, whether you look at just the points scored, this offense has to find a way going forward to generate more big plays and more balance in both run and pass. I love this call, Mike. You're basically asking yourself, can your offense beat this defense? And they know exactly what play is coming. And I'll tell you the answer, it's an emphatic yes. They run the quarterback sneak right up the gut, and they turn 4th down into a first.
He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up 2nd down. They'll bring St. Brown in motion. Throwing on 2nd down. Goff. That one incomplete. Good job, textbook there. Separated the man from the ball, and it'll bring up 3rd down.
This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense because think, Mike, they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs. They clog up the back end. And at the end of the day, there's just nowhere for the offense to go with the ball. You can always tell what a team's decision will be on 4th down, Mike, based on what they do on 3rd down. In this case, unfortunately, they didn't get enough yards on the ground to make that 4th down more manageable. So I think they have to reconsider whether they go for it here.
Trailing late, they've got to go here. It's 4th down. Here's Goff. And he will go down under the pressure. They got him. That puts a serious dent into any chances of mounting a comeback. They'll turn it over on down. Get this drive started on the ground. It's Hubbard. Oh, yeah. Trying to avoid tacklers, and the ball is out. And the defense is going to come up with it. Maybe the break they need here in the 4th quarter.
Something these running back coaches preach all the time, Mike, is you can't sacrifice the ball for additional yardage. And I think we had a case of that going here. I love the effort. I love the fight. But it can't come at the expense of the ball. Everything in football is about protecting the ball itself, and in this case, just a little bit too loose with it. They're able to pop it loose, and that's a big turnover.
He was brought down by Lathan Ransom.
2 minutes remain in the 4th quarter.
Brings up 2nd
We'll come back and finish this one off
44-yard line.
After this. Here's 2nd down and 3. A run with Gibbs. And he will work this down inside the 40. That's going to be good enough with the change. 1st down.
I think this 2nd down call, Mike, they were hoping that at worst they had themselves set up for a 3rd down and short. But there's no need for 3rd down. He was able to get enough on 2nd, and they get a fresh set of downs.
That one incomplete. The defender right there to make the play. And it's 2nd down.
Incomplete.
All right, so this is why you get paid the big bucks. These are the possessions as a quarterback you need to deliver for your team. Everybody talks about 2 minute. Everybody drills it every single week. But when it comes down to this moment in the game, your quarterback needs to be on point. And after that 1st down incompletion, it just makes things that much harder. So I think as they continue to have success on the ground like they did here, I think we're going to see them continue to lean towards that ground game, force the defense to come up, sell out, take it away, And then there's all sorts of options downfield in the passing game.
Jahmyr Gibbs. And this is a touchdown. They were not going to be denied. And they have taken the lead here in the final minute of play. An important extra point up and good, so the lead is 3 here in the late stages of the game.
Panthers 13.
So the kickoff team out there one final time in the final minute as they kick it away. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback.
35-yard line.
Here's first down. They'll drop to throw. Throw here down the field. Will fall. Incomplete. Tommy Tremble, the tight end, the man he was looking for there. And that will lead to a second down. Out of the shotgun. Young. Laying out, and he made the catch. What a play. They still have all 3 timeouts, and here we go with first and 10.
First down, Carolina.
From the gun, it's Young. That one taken in. That's Teteroa McMillan. Second and a yard.
A gain of 9 brings up second and 1.
Now Young. That's deep for the back of the end zone. And this is a touchdown. They were not going to be denied, and they have taken the lead here in the final minute of play. On now is Fitzgerald for the PAT. He's got it. And the Panthers have taken a 4-point advantage.
20, Lions 16. Ryan Fitzgerald to kick off for Carolina.
So the kickoff team out there one final time in the final minute as they kick it away. Dortch now to return it. And he'll be brought down just beyond.
The Lions take over first and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
This is first and 10. Gibbs. And a nice job there, sidestepping defenders on his way. It's a gain of 9.
36-yard line.
The Lions call their first timeout as they get it with 16 seconds remaining on the clock. So they have it second and 1. Here's Gibbs. And he'll work forward for a yard. That's all he needed. This is going to be a first down. Now Detroit's going to use their second timeout. Stop the clock with 12 seconds to go in the football game. This offense still has the 1 timeout to use. First and 10 coming up now. They'll keep it on the ground. Finding room across midfield. And he'll be taken down. Now they burn the timeout. They're in that gray area. You might be able to get in 2 plays, but maybe just 1 left in this game. We'll see. Set to go now on first and 10. To throw is Goff. Moving to his right. He'll take a shot here for the end zone. And that's going to be incomplete. The defense holds here in the final minute, and they're going to get out of here with a victory. So this one a win for... With that, we say so long, everyone.
First opened in 2002, there's a look inside Ford Field here in downtown Detroit, the Motor City. Today we've got an NFC matchup on tap, as it'll be the Philadelphia Eagles taking on the Detroit Lions. Here's the kicker, Jake Elliott, ready to get this one started. And we are underway from Ford Field. Oh, a dangerous return man showing it here. And they finally get to him out near midfield, but he's all the way across the 45 to the 46.
In the course of the game, we focus on the offense and the defense, and we give lip service to the special teams. It's way bigger than that. The third phase of any football team, and special teams provided the spark to begin this game.
They'll run for the first time with the speedster, Jahmyr Gibbs. And he fights forward for a modest 2-yard gain, second down.
2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8 at their 48-yard line.
Super 66.
Another run for Gibbs here. And he is tackled inside the 40, point to the 35. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10.
And the Lions first down. 1st and 10 at the 36-yard line.
Hey, kill.
Trying the left side with Gibbs. Down the left sideline. Touchdown, Detroit. Jahmyr Gibbs, 36 yards. And the Lions need just 3 plays to go down and take the early lead. Point after, right down the middle. Now hold everything here. We're going to get a timeout by the offense.
Eagles, nothing.
They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. And not much happening on the return as he'll get this to about the 23.
The Eagles take over 1st and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
Hurts and the Eagles come up here 1st and 10 at their own 23. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Catch is made by Marquise Brown. It'll go down as a gain of 6, and it'll be 2nd down. We'll see what kind of mindset they have here offensively after giving up the touchdown on the opening drive.
And based on our time with them, prior to this game, I feel like they've got a good mindset going in. In fact, the discussion that we had with the coaching staff was, we may give up some points in this game, so our offense has to be ready each and every time to either equal or try and get us ahead and try and keep us ahead. This is their chance to respond to that first touchdown given up. That's a nice job there defensively, being able to diagnose that little touch pass. They saw it coming, converged on it before he could get much out of it.
2 yards still to go. Third down now. Here's Hurts to throw. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
That was their first third down try of the game, and clearly something was off in the execution of that play. Good news, they've got a whole game left to clean that up and start clicking on those key third down throws.
They're going on fourth down with Hurts. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. Boy, a curious decision to go for it. Doesn't pan out, and the Lions will get the football.
Philadelphia is known for having some very vocal fans, and nearly 70,000 of them are letting their voices be heard already. Welcome inside Lincoln Financial Field. Coming up, a highly anticipated contest between the Arizona Cardinals and the Philadelphia Eagles. Chad Ryland will have the honor of getting us started, and away we go at the link. Set to return it, here's Will Shipley. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line.
Will Shipley on the return. The Eagles take over first and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
All right, let's get this show on the road. It is first and 10. Man in motion here. They go play fake with Hurts. Escapes the pocket. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. Second down coming up. Well, they told us in our meetings, Brock, they wanted to make a statement on the very first play from scrimmage, and they very nearly got it there with a sack. Instead, he got the throwaway, but it is incomplete.
I will say, though, I think a message was still sent, Kate, because that quarterback's picking up the pieces. We know the impact those early hits can have.
Taken down after a quality gain, though, 15 yards. And it is good for an Eagles first down.
You just love that kind of execution because it's able to make an impact, Kate, beyond simply getting the first down. That yardage, it really sets them up now to be aggressive with a new set of downs.
From the 40-yard line now, this is first and 10. A play fake, now Hurts to throw. Got for big yards on the right side. Defender is there to finally make the stop, but not before the play goes for 27. And it's going to be a Philadelphia first down.
Eagles
That is not easy to do in this league. Consecutive, chunk, explosive plays through the air. This defense is reeling. They're on their heels.
First down now, ball at the 33. They run it with Saquon Barkley. And that carry only nets one on the plunge up the gut.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9. Back to throw, Hurts. Looking to his running back, incomplete. That play's going to bring up 3rd down.
Well covered on that play. Really not a large window for him to sneak that throw in.
9 yards to go.
So after that prior incompletion, it's 3rd down. Hurts looking to throw. And this one's going to wind up incomplete. He had him over the middle for a second, but he was muscled off that catch. That brings about 4th down.
It's 4th down.
Working across the middle, Brock, it is tough for anybody to make plays through all that mess, even when you're the biggest and baddest pass catcher on the roster.
But as a tight end, you're going to be disappointed because that's what you're paid to do. It's one thing for those undersized receivers you talk about. It's another one for these big tight ends. You are paid to make that catch through contact, and he couldn't do it.
Hurts now on 4th. Bails out of the pocket quick. And it's a turnover to begin their game. That's incomplete on 4th, and it's going to go over on downs.
You know, Kate, I don't think I've ever met a defender that cares. All they want to do is get off the field. Doesn't matter if it's a drop pass, deflection, breakup, even an interception. Challenged by the offense to get one more stop to get off the field, and that's exactly what they did.
Beginning on the ground with Algier. This drive is going to start out with a gain of 5 before they bring him down.
That's one of those. Kate, that gets you enough yards to create some doubt into that defensive coordinator. You could stick to the ground. You could throw beyond the sticks. You really create some indecision now defensively.
First down run, nabs him 5. Now 2nd and 5. Here's the first carry for the rookie out of Notre Dame. He's going to be taken down here, but not before the play gets him 12 big yards and a first down.
Right at midfield. A gain of 12. And a Cardinal first down.
On the give. Here's Love. There's the stop. Play hits for 15 before it, though. And that's going to give Arizona the first. Fed him on back-to-back plays, Brock, and he's got them moving now on this opening series.
Yeah, he's not needed any time at all to find his groove and settle in. This should set the table for the rest of the day.
They've got first down here from the 36. From the gun, Love gets it. Brought down there after a gain of about 14 yards. And that's going to make it first down Cardinals.
Down at the 22-yard line. A gain of 14. First down Cardinals.
Here's Beck. His throw finds Marvin Harrison Jr. And he's going to be hit almost immediately after making the catch. So this is going to be about a 6-yard pickup.
A
All right, still scoreless through one quarter, but that looks like it's going to change pretty soon. Hopefully no shortage of excitement coming up in the second. We'll return to the link right after this. About to begin the second here. The Cardinals definitely thinking points. From the gun, here's a give to Love. Got the give on the zone read, and the defenders were waiting for him. He goes down for a loss. That goose egg up on the scoreboard, Brock, that is not going away anytime soon if they keep having plays like that.
They really need something. An injection of energy here. Nothing will take the spark out of a series quite like getting stuck for a loss.
Third and long, they're going to throw. Hits his running back. And he's going to be out of bounds very close. We'll see. Now, they say he's short, maybe by about the length of the football. That's going to bring up fourth down.
All you can do is shake your head sometimes. Sure, the pass play works, but they come up just an inch or two short for the first down.
The Cardinals decided to use the first of their 3 timeouts. And they'll have 2 left to work with here in the first half. And they apparently don't want a field goal to start this game. They want 6. They're going for it. Handoff now to Love. And they come through to stay on the field. That is enough to set this offense up with a first and goal.
You know, Kate, if you notice those guys that love to feed themselves on the field, right? They love to just get more and more. They're hungry for even more. I'll tell you what, that tackle, it prevented something that's going to be a lot bigger, but that back remains hungry.
First down, and they go right back to it. And he drives forward for a little, maybe to the 7. It's a gain of 2 on the play. Still some work to do on second and goal.
At the Eagles' 7-yard line.
Back throwing. Looking end zone, but touchdown denied. Knocked away, incomplete. Just couldn't get it to Marvin Harrison Jr. there. And that brings up third and goal. Back. And it's incomplete on third and goal. Okay, already a big decision to make on your opening drive, Brock. Is this 4-down territory, or do you take the field goal and be happy to start off with some points?
Well, remember, Kate, and I think we're going to see this all year long. This new kickoff rule is real. You know, that ball now coming out to the 35-yard line, it affects the data and the decision-making. You're going to see more and more teams be aggressive, and I would be.
Here's Beck. Throw caught by his running back. And the early aggressiveness is answered. They went for it on their opening series, and the defense stops them. That's a turnover on downs.
I think this defense was resigned to giving up 3 points on the opening series. Instead, well, they got the chance to deny them anything, and boy, did they ever attack it.
This snap going to be our last before the 2-minute warning. Working near his goal line. Now Brock still awaiting our first points of this game, and we've arrived at our 2-minute warning. More football from the link coming up in just a moment. No luck on first down. Here's 2nd and 10. From the pistol, Hurts. Cut. It's Saquon Barkley. Along the right sideline, there's space. 40. Into the red zone. He does it. Touchdown, Philadelphia.
Touchdown, Eagles.
Now Jake Elliott on to attempt the extra point. This one splits the uprights. It is good. And they've broken this tie. They've taken a 7-point lead.
Cardinals, nothing. Jake Elliott to kick off.
Elliott's all set for the kickoff. Fields this one at the 3. And in the end, only able to get this up to his 25-yard line.
At their own 25-yard line.
Cardinals into formation. It's 1st and 10. Love now up the middle. And this drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line. Cardinals in the hurry up now, racing the clock as they work to get set. 2nd down now, it's back. Ooh, would have been a big gainer if they connected, but they could not. Instead, 3rd down coming up.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this first half so far. It's not met the standard they set for themselves.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got 3rd down.